Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Desperate Measures. So, you've barricaded yourself in the mine. You are gonna spend the rest of the day in sleeping, hoping that Ebner will get his spells back?
Well,
We know you'll get his spells back.
Right.
but now I have this divination that says otherwise, I do have maybe one idea for us not to get entirely fucked by this monster if he does come. It's a weird one, so hear me out. Take the boulder, bring it all the way to the top. We stay on top of the boulder, and you know where the boulder dropped from? That's where we make camp. We stay up there, somehow finagle the boulder to stay at the top, and then if the monster does come, he'll take the max damage he can, and then we have to fight. Otherwise, we can do the same thing here. We can just wait. But I don't think we can leave the cave. I don't think we can leave and live. I think our options are stay and figure out how to make this boulder work for us in the best way possible. Anybody disagree? Think we can leave or?
We might be able to leave, but I have a feeling that whatever is gonna come this way is gonna come soon.
That noise was rather loud. We're either gonna find out one way or the other. We're either gonna be able to make it out of this mine, or we'll see him.
Worst thing comes worst, we all die and we ain't gotta worry about those bitches in latrine.
Well, they're all gonna be dead too, so we'll see him real soon up with Falumbra.
I do also have an idea. If we push that boulder on him, I could center darkness on the boulder. I don't know if that can help at all, or...
Oh, that might help. We wouldn't be able to do anything, but...
Well,
how long does
have
your
an
darkness
idea.
last?
Well, I don't know how it would work.
Wouldn't remove the sound, would it?
No.
How long does darkness last? Well, I haven't cast darkness in a long time. Let me look.
Maybe the Minotaur's death.
1 hour plus 1 turn per level.
Ooh, okay. So that's 70 minutes.
70 minute. If we hear something coming bumping, then... Well, does darkness look like... So
Like
say
nothing.
I...
It's just darkness.
So it's just darkness. So
It's just
black.
dark. Yeah, it's just pure dark.
Maybe we could build ourselves a hidey hole back here. If we hear something, the boulder coming up, I cast darkness. He resets it and he won't be able to see us.
We could hide in that little side right next to the boulder on the where it would squish you to, and sit in that little tunnel when you hear him cast darkness, and we could wait for him to start pushing it up.
Yeah.
We could do that. That seems like the best way to avoid a confrontation with that thing if we're not interested in fighting it right now.
What do you think? What's our best bet? And I'll look to Jeb, my co-leader.
Not sure. I do like the idea of using the boulder against the foul beast that used it on us first. This turnabout is fair play. Why don't we take a look up at the top again, see what that looks like, see how practical resetting this thing might be.
Well, we have fished all the rope out the trap already.
Yeah, we did. Yeah. How big would how wide is the boulder area? It's 10 feet, so
The
I guess
boulder, the path the boulder takes?
No. The path that the boulder was in, like the
that little recessed placeholder for it. It's about 8 feet across, 8 feet tall, something like that.
Okay, I wouldn't. Well, no,
I don't think we'd be able to set camp up there, but
yeah.
like you said, we do have the rest of the day. Move that thing up behind us.
Well,
Something starts.
we have the rest
racing
of the day if it doesn't show up. If we're resetting halfway and it
Sure.
shows up, then we're all spread out with a half a boulder up in the sky. And if it starts coming down behind us, it might as well just roll us over.
Well, we don't have to. Maybe we don't have to put it up in the sky, but what we could do is do like
Leave
what
it
we
at the
have
top.
here and just move it towards the top. As something comes, if we hear something going bump in the night, pull the rope, let it roll.
I'm gonna be at the very back while they're discussing this, and I'm gonna be shoveling into like a wall. I'm sure like there's like a. Do you
Do you
think
have a
there's like
shovel with you?
I do. You can check my bag.
Okay, good.
Fuck yeah, I got a shovel.
Good.
You know what I am? I'm a dwarf. So yeah, I'm gonna be shoveling into the wall, and I'm gonna try and like get us like an emergency like hidey hole that will like fit. I guess us like crouched as far as we can, like even like us like on top of each other, like in the hole. Like that is my goal.
Sure. Why don't you show me where you want to dig your hole?
Okay, I'm gonna move myself. I'll just leave the light for them. Okay, so I need to figure out. I'm guessing that we're bringing the boulder up all the way here because it's kind of what it sounds like. Where does the boulder drop down? I guess.
Right above where you're standing.
Okay, so I'm gonna do it right in this back corner right here.
You're gonna drill that way.
Yeah, I'm gonna drill like that way.
All right. You bring out your shovel and. Now you do have a guy with a pickaxe who would make this go about
I
twice
look
as
at
fast
Ebner.
if the two of
I
you
look
were
at
working.
Ebner immediately as he starts doing this, and I go, "What do you got? What are you thinking of, Ebner?"
Well, I mean, worst comes to worst, I can get in this hidey hole and cast darkness on us. We could even build like a little fake wall in front of us. Something like that.
I think
hear
that's
you.
a brilliant idea.
We got those planks. We can put them up, or I don't know.
Well, it's been a while since I've been able to put my pickaxe to good use. I could help you out with that.
We could even bring up the whole thing, bring up the big rock, set it up in a trap-like way, and then cut the rope if we hear him, let it roll on him, and hide in our hole with darkness covering us and just pray to Tempos.
I think this is the plan.
Yeah.
All right.
And he could even be like, "Oh, these sons of bitches tried to trap me."
Sounds like a fantastic plan, Ebner. And if that thing runs up on us after all that, then we'll fight like hell.
Okay. The only problem is that your torch is sputtering and just about out.
We got another, right?
I've got 3. That was 1 that I lit for everybody, so I've got 2 more. Yeah.
Okay. Does anyone have any extra oil with them?
I have. Oh shit. Oh man, did I not bring it with me?
Oh no.
I had. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. I've got oil lamp pint. Is that?
That's
Is
it.
that what? Okay.
Yeah. How
cool.
many of those
I
do you
got
have?
that. I've got 1.
Okay, so that's an extra half hour. So you've got essentially 2 hours of light that you can use at your discretion. Now,
Okay.
the dwarf and the miner can kind of dig a hole in the dark. You've both worked underground enough. You're comfortable with this sort of thing. You don't need a ton of light for the two of you to work on something. If one of you is like cutting down the wall and the other of you's moving the dirt,
Yeah.
I think you can take your time and dig this tunnel in the dark. Where is the rest of the party while you guys are digging tunnels?
So I would let the party have the torch, obviously, because I think that the goal would be like to set up a big elaborate trap where we can like hatch it off like some rope or whatever, and then that boulder's gonna go flying at him and we're gonna hide in our hidey hole. That's like the joke.
Well, I think to pull off that trap, really all you need to do is put rope on the other side of the boulder, like just 2 straps, and hold it at the top, and just tie it off to something, whatever is back there. It should be pretty straightforward. Just have to push it up the hill. That's like your biggest problem.
Yeah, and we can all come work on that whenever.
Yeah. So I think what we'll do is we'll use the light down there. Again, do the same thing that I suggested earlier. Stay away from it so we can hear if something's coming or moving that, so that way we can warn the others. But it's not going to be as obvious that, hey, there's someone down here, because I can see the light
Now,
super easily.
keep in mind, we only have 1 more torch, right? So what are we gonna do tomorrow? How am I gonna get you guys out? I can see.
I think tomorrow maybe Tempos might need to grant us some light, at least for a little while.
Tempos could definitely grant a few lights. Yeah, never mind.
Okay. Especially if you
Tempos
cast the
sounds
darkness
good.
tonight to cover us, you would have that, I believe, the inverse tomorrow, yeah.
Yeah, I could do both.
So when are you using your 2 hours of light?
So we don't need light up at the top, right? So we agreed there's no light going on up there, I guess.
Yep.
So the only time we need the light, we really don't need it to push the rock up the hill. The rock just needs to get pushed up the hill. We don't need to see to push a rock. The only time we really need light is when the rock is already at the top of the hill and we need to refit the trap.
Yep, and then after that, it's just sitting and waiting.
Yeah,
Okay.
and it's sitting in darkness and listening.
So they're gonna dig their trap, their tunnel up at the top of the cave, and you guys are going to hang out where while they do this?
I want to hang out near the boulder so I can hear if something's on the other side or coming.
Okay.
But I mean, it's in the darkness, so that's all I can do is listen.
And when they start breaking the boulder up, I'm gonna send Callum to go and help them like fish it all the way up, or what, or Vaughn
Sure.
to fish it all the way up, because he's got the strength of a Titan.
Well, I was gonna wait for y'all to get done with your hole, and then us all do it, so that way we're.
So what I'm thinking is, yeah, we have the light back there somewhere.
Light has gone out. You can light another torch if you want, but you know you'll be burning through your time, literally.
Yeah.
So we want to light one, probably have it up here as your goal, and then we can like move it back or whatever. Or no?
I don't know. Did someone mark off the first torch that you've burned?
It would have been.
Yep. I
good.
went from 3 to 2. That's what I have right now. I've got 2 left. Yeah.
Oh, 2 left. All right, so you have an hour and a half of light. So let me know if you want to light another one and mark it off. Otherwise, I'm just going to say you sit in darkness. Half the team near the boulder, half the team at the opposite end digging.
And at this point, I'll put my bow away, take out my spear and shield.
Okay. So the two of you are hanging out near the boulder. When you hear this scraping sound, as if something rough is running over the rock of the boulder, sort of like a sound.
I'm gonna take out its torch and light it.
Guys, light up.
You're at the opposite end. You don't hear this. It's just the other
I don't
two.
hear it. I don't hear
I'll
it.
like,
Yeah.
I'll like scramble up, probably like.
I want to go start going all the way up the hill.
Yeah.
Wait,
I'm
is
gonna
our
scramble
hiding
up
hole?
this
Is our
far.
hiding hole done?
No, not yet. It's while your hiding hole is being built that they at the back hear this.
And I'll face towards them. Guys, I heard something coming over the boulder. Light up a torch. Light up a torch.
All right, I take it out. I light it.
So you've run all the way back up the hill to tell them that, right?
Correct. Same thing.
Yeah.
Just-
Okay, and so you've both gone up the hill.
Yes.
Okay. So I will create a new torch for you.
We're gonna be
and
playing Pong with this fucking boulder.
send you guys, over here with them, and everyone runs to the top of the hill. Way over there. Perfect. All right.
Hey, Neal. Oh, never mind. I found it. We're good.
Yeah. Okay, so you go run up here. You light a second torch. Please mark it off your character sheet.
Yep, got it.
And
1 left.
it's quiet. It's very quiet.
I keep digging my hiding hole.
Sure, you keep digging, and that's when you hear the
Yeah.
boulder begin to roll slowly. You can hear it tumbling and crushing dirt, and it kind of rolls for a little bit and gently thuds, and then rolls for a little bit and gently thuds.
Put the torch out there a little bit. I'm gonna talk very, very gently. Put the torch out there a little bit more so we can see how far the boulder's coming up. It's gonna be slow.
A deep voice, kind of, what's the word for like a deep throaty whisper? There's intones to you in, I believe, a language none of you understand. What languages do y'all speak?
Mystery, and that's it.
Mystrian.
Dwarven, Mystrian, Eridonian, and Halfling.
Oh, you understand Eridonian. Then you will hear this voice speaking in Eridonian, and it says, come out, wherever you are. I've got an eye on you."
I'll tell my party. I'll whisper to him what he said. I think we're
We
dead.
we knew he was in here.
Well,
I get ready to fight.
let it be known that my divination was true.
I never doubted you, Mr. Edna, but are we still gonna push the boulder back over? I think the 4 of us could manage that.
I think we should try when he gets closer.
Do we still have the opportunity to hope that the darkness hides us, or Do we?
I'll look
think
at my
that's
hidey
not
hole
gonna work?
of instant. Like, can I?
It's pretty good. You would struggle if all of you were in there. You'd have to be like packed like sardines, like body to body. No real room to move anything except for the person at the very front. But you could do it. You could all fit in there.
We need to quickly think. What do you guys think? Do we hide or do we fight?
I know you're alive in there.
What'd you say, Jeb?
I said we fight.
Okay.
You're up for fighting.
Do you want me to
then that's all
cast
mine.
darkness on the boulder, or you want me to
I would say
Darkness. If you cast
on his
darkness on the
eyeballs.
boulder,
on his eyeballs? Cast it on him in general.
On his eyeballs.
All right. Yeah, I'll wait. Okay, so we need to get ready to push that boulder down on him. So I mean, we'll put our strongest people in the front, and I'm gonna go where the torch is and kind of look because I have.
So the boulder is already all the way back, right? It was last you saw. It was still stuck in that little hole, so you don't have the boulder to push on anyone.
I was assuming that he's scraping it all the way, or he's like bringing it all the way up,
Okay, sure.
but I could be assuming wrong.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that you didn't think that you had
Correct.
the trap ready to go right now.
Nope. Yep.
No.
Okay,
yeah,
perfect, perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
Who has the highest strength right now? Or who is very mighty? I'm 14 mighty.
I could take a crack at it.
I think this is
I'm
us.
16 mighty.
Okay. We'll push behind you to help you.
Let's do it.
Well, let's not get ahead of this torch. Let's keep the torch in front of us. That was kind of the point of putting it out so we could see what was coming.
I'll put it right there.
All right.
I can also see very, very well, so I can tell you a little bit.
You let me know what's in front of me, Ebner.
Should I tell him something in Aridonian?
Not yet. Not yet.
Not yet.
Wait until there's a proper time where some words would be very useful. Like, talk about his mother in time if he's about to murder someone.
Are we gonna wait until he rolls that boulder all the way up here before we start pushing?
Well,
When I see it, maybe we all charge on it and push it back. We'll get the charging bonus, which they don't have in 5e, but
I think that's a great plan.
Sounds good.
what if he doesn't bring the boulder? What do we do?
well, I think the plan stands the same.
I
He doesn't have the burden.
cast darkness on him and we stick him with our stickies.
Yeah, absolutely.
I agree.
All right.
But then, if you cast darkness on him, won't we also not be able to see?
Well, it'll be the big thing. Well, how would that work?
How big is
I don't
it?
know.
I don't
Let's
know.
find out.
What is the spell description? Is it a cloud of darkness or is it like a?
It would engulf him in a 20 foot by 20 foot piece of, or like amount of
Right.
dark.
So if we're inside that 20 by 20 foot, then
It's just dark.
presumably
It would
we
just be
can't see
dark.
shit.
Yeah.
But
I
it's
think-
already dark for you. I think it's weird. I think I might be able to like tell where the darkness is or whatever, because I would be able to go from like dimly lit to like exactly like, okay, I can't
Yes.
see anything anymore. And you could see the encroaching darkness coming up, right?
If you had any source of light, yeah.
Which we have the torch.
You have a
so,
torch, yeah.
Then it comes down to fighting him, right? And then if you have to fight him with
And
melee
he couldn't
weapons-
see shit, but yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
But if he's been living in caves his whole life, if this Minotaur's been fighting in darkness his whole life in these caves, if he's not bringing any light with him, then that
What if he's
would obviously he can
What if
see.
he's blind?
Well, we can't see anything in here when the torch goes out. Can you see anything in here when the torch goes out?
I can. But
When it's all the way out, the torch you can still see.
I believe so.
When the torch went out earlier, could you see? I think you would remember that.
I could see very well when the torch wasn't there.
You need a little bit of light for your dark vision to work.
Like a little bit.
Just any amount of light. So when the torch is out, it is pitch black for everyone.
Well, you're the light of my life, Neal, so I should be able to see, right? Here,
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm married.
shit.
Oh, shot down.
Damn. Well, maybe it can see in the dark, or it's got to bring some light with it. I'm not sure.
It can't see through pure darkness through the cast version.
Right, unless it had some other. Well,
Unless it casted light, then no.
Well,
true.
at that point, if it casts light,
We're fucked.
well, hopefully it throws
7 ways
magical
to Saturday.
stones and casts sleep with its head.
Ebner, what do you say if somehow you see that thing come up here and it doesn't have the boulder in front of it?
I'm
What do you
casting
think?
darkness on it.
You're casting darkness on it.
Yeah.
You're throwing it out the window that we could still possibly cast it on us and go in that hidey hole if we don't see that boulder.
Jib said he wanted to fight.
Deb said
I
you want to
mean-
fight. That's true. That's
I mean,
right.
if
That's
we
right. I forgot about that.
I feel if I see him, he'll be.
wait, shh.
All right.
Do we hear any of that scraping, Neal?
You don't.
Fuck.
He's either waiting for us, or he's left.
He ain't gonna leave.
I'm thinking he's away.
Let's think. What are we gonna do if this lamp goes out? Does the lamp produce a flame at all?
Light? Yeah. Wait, the torch?
Yeah.
Yes, it does produce a big flame.
Can we start burning other, like, you know how we have that wood?
Uh-huh.
Could we
Yeah,
burn
all the wood from the trap.
Like, we need to make something to pretty much, like, let us have additional light source when that shit goes out. Because we need to have, like, a 24-hour kind of, like, burning light cycle or whatever. Because my goal, my fear is now he is waiting us out for our lamp or our light show, and he's going to come and fuck us. So we need to, like, put the sticks on fire or whatever and, like, have that to be able to put other sticks on fire, etc.
Right, well, the problem is that you're at the top of this passage, and already it's sort of like it's filling with heat and a little bit of smoke from your torch, but you've got, like, good lamp oil, so it doesn't produce too much smoke. But if you were to start a fire up here, you would quickly choke yourselves out.
Well, when we see the lamp, if the light starts going low, I think, like, we have to, like, probably, like, light one at least and, like, see where it gets us. Maybe, can we light one right now and, like, toss it down the
I like that idea.
cavern to see if we can, like, see anything down there?
Toss a torch down the cavern?
Not a torch, but like
Like some of those.
Could I take
sticks.
one of those side panels that are holding up one of the supports, use
Wait.
my axe to cut off a little piece of that wood that we
Flaming
can catch
arrow.
on fire and throw down?
Can you do
Or-
a flaming arrow?
Arrows are super
Uh,
expensive. I like our cheap wood.
I
that
have
we-
enough arrows for that. I don't have the materials.
What I would do
Actually, wait, no.
is, like-
We have oil, and we probably have spare cloth.
So
We
the
have oil
problem when it comes to flaming arrows is usually, like, if you just light the wood on fire, the speed of the arrow is going to put out the wood, like blowing on a candle or something. So you need something that will,
Yeah.
you need, like,
I mean,
oil and cloth,
no.
and then you're going to really reduce the range and accuracy of your missile. Now,
Sure.
in this situation,
But
might be fine.
that'd be fine. We just need a source of light down there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I could spend like a couple arrows. We could use one of the cloths or one of the bags that Joka has. Get those a little bit oil soaked. Put them on an arrow.
Sure.
We just
Yeah.
need to be able to see down there a little bit.
Yeah.
Perfect.
All right, so you
Sure
will take a bag, dip it in oil, attach
off the
it
part.
to the end of the arrow.
Not the bag, but like he's gonna like rip it and like attach like
Yeah, rip a strip
Use the
off.
bag.
Right, you're
use
gonna
a
want, like,
burlap
enough
bag
of a
create
strip to
cloth.
make a good enough flame
Yeah.
that you can see. So you take a section of the bag, tie it around, dip the whole thing in oil, light it on fire, and
Yep.
Yeah. So on the bag, we just
Okay.
take like the top like couple inches, and we just
maybe
take
not even
that
a
off
bag.
so the bag
Here,
still works.
just take pieces of my robe, right? Like that'll probably be
There's
easier.
the hide that we got earlier that I have. You can
Oh,
take some of
yeah.
that off.
Let's just use my bag just for the sake. There's no reason
Yeah.
to argue over this. This is
Yeah,
that's fine.
That's fine.
counting with dragons. Use the bag. Let's move.
all right.
Counting with dragons.
So
just gonna leave Where's the bag?
so whoever's making the shot, roll
Yep.
me like AC 4 to hit the back of everything. To, like,
Sure.
shoot all the way into the darkness.
I'm clicking on the wrong thing here. Boom.
22, yeah, it's a perfect shot all the way down. And I will just move the torch. And I'll just move it down here, bit by bit.
Please ping it when you get down there,
I will.
so it drags us there.
I will, then we'll just move it all the way to the back. And you.
I was watching the whole time. There was nothing in the cave. Yeah.
Can we see all the way down at that boulder right now?
Yep, you can see what you can see.
So he's moved the boulder back. He might just be around the corner. I think if we just slowly work our way out, he obviously knows we're in here. We're gonna run out of light before he runs out of time, I fear. At this point. Or if he's not in earshot right now, we pull this boulder all the way back up.
I think that's our best bet. We got to pull it up and hope. If he is there, we engage him.
Well, we pull it back up and we wait. If he comes, we drop it on him. If he doesn't, we just wait till tomorrow.
If he is there, I cast darkness on him and we maybe we try to run past him or something.
We figure it out. Yeah.
All right, wait. Before we do
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I agree.
tie rope around everybody. Because I can see through the darkness. None of you can. We're going to be... Not the magical darkness, but yeah. I think if we're all tied together, we can finagle our way out of the cave and maybe run past him or something.
So we do have however much weight in rope Tom has. I don't know how long that actually.
100-foot thing rope.
100 foot.
Yeah. The rope that you gave me earlier. Sure. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I just have that as a 16-pound rope.
It's 100 feet.
Yeah.
Person, there's 4 of us. It's 16. 86.
Right.
86 divided by 3. That would leave us pretty good space in between. That would leave us like 20 some odd feet in between everybody. That'd be fine.
Yeah.
All right.
Enough to
So
move it.
you'll tie y'all up together.
Uh-huh.
Who is in the middle? Who's in the middle spot between the other two?
I would guess it's probably going to be me first.
Yeah, you first.
All right. You're going to
second.
also be attached to the rope then?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's got to lead us with the rope.
I got to lead us.
Okay.
And then not Callum, but Vaughn.
Yeah, I'll be behind. Yeah.
Then Joker, then Jeb.
Then Joker, then
Yep,
Jeb.
works for me.
Sounds right.
Okay.
What's our spacing in between each other? Like we have like 20, we have like 15
So
people.
it's 100 feet of rope. I said it took 4 foot to go around everybody's waist. At 4 foot around everyone's waist, that's 16 feet, which leaves us with 84. It's 84 divided by 3, which is whatever that magic number comes out to be.
I mean, I'll do it.
28.
Just 28,
Yeah.
28 feet.
So we
Yeah,
have 28
so
feet
let's just
between
say
people.
25 feet for sake of simplicity,
Yep,
since
sure,
these are 5 foot gaps.
Sounds
Okay.
I will just say 30. No, just kidding.
Whatever. 30, 25, I don't care. You can do either way.
good. 25
Okay,
feet sounds
so
good.
all right, we going down there then.
Yep.
All right, let's start heading on, ye little doggies.
All right, so
Obviously here we're not going to be like 25 feet away from each other. We're going to be like pretty bunched up with like rope as slack. Is that fine with everybody?
Yeah, absolutely. We'll be next to each other, but we've got
Yep.
the rope to be able to spread if we have to.
Okay. So here we go. Stay in this order and make your way to the end of the cave.
All right, I'm just going to click. Right.
I
Wait.
can't see shit, but we should have a torch up here with
Yeah,
us.
you'll have me. I wish I could just hold you all.
Yeah, I'll just carry you all then.
Yeah.
'cause It
Just assume that it's me.
it
leading.
goes Ebner, Callum, Joka.
Joka
I'm sorry,
Jeb.
Jeb Joka or Joka Jeb?
Joker Jeb.
Joka Jeb. Okay.
And as we're walking down this, it's actually going to be like very slow, and we're like listening. It's going to be very stealthy walk.
Sure.
Can I recover the arrows? Or the arrow?
The
Or
arrow
two.
with all the oil and the burning? I probably not. The arrow,
Cool.
the haft has probably been burned.
Okay.
Okay.
Honestly, is to try and shoot it again at some point, but
Yeah. All right. You guys can make your way down.
He can't get the arrowhead off of it?
Oh, you can get the arrowhead totally, but the shaft is
Sure.
burned.
yeah.
Yeah. And by now, this arrow has also gone out. So I'm gonna leave you on the GM layer so I can find you later. All right. You get down to the end, and there's no Minotaur there, but you can see fresh Minotaur tracks in the earth that head that way.
Maybe we'll tie a rope around this and try to bring it up with us. Yeah, we're coming back up.
All right. You're gonna pull the boulder back up.
Yep.
Okay. So the party goes back to their hiding hole. You drag the boulder all the way up with you, and then you rest. Then you sleep.
We set the
tie it
trap
up,
so we
set
can
the traps. We
set the
do-
trap and then we wait.
We take turns on watch, just listening, or
And so
yeah.
you will all be behind the boulder, is what I'm hearing.
Correct.
All right.
Yes.
You're all behind the boulder. You've got a tidy hole there just in case.
Would we
You're-
wait before we do anything crazy? Can we like conserve the torchlight, like the oil that we have? Can we like put that out and like conserve the rest of the oil since they don't
Yeah.
really need to see anymore?
Yeah, I think you guys are in total darkness now.
That's fine.
Mhm.
All right, and you guys wait and wait. And I know it's a little bit early, but we're going to take our second break right here while you guys are waiting because it's perfect waiting time spot. And when we come back, we'll see what's up. See you guys on the other side of our break. Bye bye.
It's gonna get real.